Hello and welcome to a Bill Bear bonus stream. I'm Pat Bear, and this is my opportunity to do things that are not model kit building. Because it's a Tuesday, and I don't model kit build on Tuesday. I do something else. Now, before we get into that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the Bear Cave, the Lego, the site, the Tier 2 Blue emote into chat. If you are currently a subscriber to the Bill Bear Workshop, you can reply with those emotes. You can use other people's emotes. If you feel like being a lurker, you can go ahead and lurk. That's also okay. We are currently at, boom, 25 subscribers. The goal is to get to 40. I shut up about how many subscribers I had once I reach 40. So if you want to become a subscriber, you could do that. If you want to gift a sub, you could do that. If you want to use your Prime Gaming token to become a subscriber, do that thing. That's totally okay. Before we kicked off for real, J-Train said, I need to pick this one up soon. So I will say that I believe that PowerWash Simulator is currently on sale. I know that the DLC, I bought this special pack that was on sale. I think the bundle is on sale, but I ended up getting just the pack itself. Let's see here. I'm gonna look here. The Gromit and special, Wallace and Gromit special pack, I believe is $8, but there's a thing called the Ultimate Satisfaction Bundle. And that's on sale, but it basically makes all of the DLC on sale, which is cool. Because at this point, there's a lot of DLC to PowerWash Simulator. There's obviously a lot of bonus stages that are free, bonus jobs, but there's the Wallace and Gromit, the Shrek, Alice Adventure Special, which is Alice in Wonderland, but not like the Disney version, just Alice in Wonderland, Warhammer 40K, Back to the Future, and SpongeBob SquarePants. So there's a lot out there. The Back to the Future one is my favorite because it hits my nostalgia really hard. I know that people really love the SpongeBob and Shrek. I thought both those were good, but I know there's some people out there who really love it because that's their nostalgia. And the Warhammer one, I think, was a little too samey. Oh, I'm sorry. Outside of the bundle, there are also the special packs that were free that were included because the original publisher of this is Square Enix. So there is a Final Fantasy VII special pack and a Lara Croft special pack. And I think the Lara Croft one is phenomenal. The Warhammer 40K is a little too samey, but I think is good. Hey, Lord Crashington, if you want to power wash big mechs and big ships, then the 40K or the 400, Warhammer 40,000, that's your thing. But yeah, we'll check out Wallace and Gromit. I have done most of the first stage. I didn't want to finish the first stage because I want to go look at it, but I did like 80% of it today just to give us a head start. I didn't want the whole stream to be like the first stage because there are five in a pack. Usually some are small washes and some are big washes. So Seventh Heaven is your fave. Okay. Yes. Oh God. The idea of a WB shows on WB, you're now making me think about shows from the WB or the CW. I guess it would be the CW, so you can include some UPN shows. But the idea of that as like a big branch, because we often talk about. I know you mean the bar. I'm sorry, I should have said that. J-Train, I know that you mean the bar, which has some little touches in there. The Heaven bar of Seventh Heaven in Final Fantasy VII. I know that's what you meant. But it was very funny to think that you meant Seventh Heaven, the occasionally funny drama, the Jessica Biel vehicle. Sorry, yeah, yes. I forget all of the other people in that, other than, this is a weird thing to say. Character actor Adam Lavorgna played it. Was a character named Robbie, I believe, in Seventh Heaven. He was one character's boyfriend, and then they broke up, and he moved in, and then he started dating another of the sisters, which is weird. They were trying to add some life by throwing in an Italian American bad boy on the show to try to spruce it up a little bit. And I only know that because that particular actor, Adam Lavorgna, at the time had been dating Jessica Biel, and then they broke up in real life, and then he was still on the show, and but the characters weren't dating anymore. And I remember that because that was a wild thing. That was just like a wild thing that stuck in my brain. She did a Maxim magazine appearance, and he is quoted in the Maxim article as being unhappy that she's doing the shoot. She did the shoot. That's some fairly deep Seventh Heaven knowledge that I have. And so my apologies, but also you're welcome. Anyway, PowerWash Simulator. We're gonna do some Wallace and Gromit. Now, the thing I need to say about this Wallace and Gromit thing is, I am mostly familiar with Wallace and Gromit. We'll go to the game feed here. I'm fairly confident in my knowledge about it. If we're going to look at the Tomb Raider, original several Tomb Raiders, very confident in my knowledge of that. We did the Midgar thing, Final Fantasy VII, pretty knowledgeable about that. SpongeBob SquarePants, not that knowledgeable about it. Back to the Future, very knowledgeable. Warhammer 40K, more knowledgeable than some people. Like, I'm not deep into it, but I understood more about it than some people that were going in cold. I was not going in cold. Alice in Wonderland, totally understand that. Probably the best of anything. Maybe, yeah. You know the least about 40K, yeah. Shrek, I've seen the first Shrek movie, but I haven't seen anything else. I've seen the first Shrek movie, and on a plane, I watched some of Puss in Boots. That's my knowledge of that. And then Wallace and Gromit, I know a good amount about Wallace and Gromit. As I was playing this first stage, I was like, oh, I know about that. I know about that. I was like, oh, does it have the trapdoor in the ceiling? It does have the trapdoor in the ceiling. That last Puss in Boots was supposed to be pretty good. Yeah. I watched the first Puss in Boots at half of it on plane, and I thought that was fun, but it wasn't so good that I watched the rest of it on my own time. Anyway, Wallace and Gromit, we're going to go into the first stage here, and there is something that I will immediately talk about here in Wallace and Gromit's dining room and kitchen. We're resuming the job. As I said, I did 81% of the job so far, but we're going to finish it off together, and then we'll go on from there. But I do want to immediately say that we are not our normal selves. In some of these DLCs, we are us, our general character from the main game, and some DLC packs, we are another character. In this case, we're a robot. We're a robot programmed only to wash. And so we are going around washing things. The shorts aren't as accessible as they should be in 2025. You're right, Lord Crashington. Movies are certainly, I think, easier to find. So we got the Cracker Vac. I do know about the Cracker Vac, this vacuum for vacuuming up crackers that has an evil face. We do have the train tracks that go through the dining room into the kitchen. There's a sheep here hanging out, just a sheep hanging out in there. I recognize that. The phone, old-timey phone. Moose head with the buttons, slippers, breakfast, newspaper, walkies, indeed. There is the trap door in the ceiling. That is there. The ceiling hatch, which I have not finished washing, it looks like. So we can try to get that clean there. That does not open. That's fine. It doesn't need to. It's not breaking immersion. There we go. Clean that up. And then we get into the kitchen. And, of course, we have the chef, the auto chef. I do remember that. We got to clean in the fridge there. Fridge door opens and closes, which is nice. The oven door opens and closes. And, most importantly, you can turn the train on. And there is an achievement for turning the train on and opening everything in here. I don't pay attention to achievements, but that did pop for me, and I was happy it popped. But we'll have the train going. We do need to finish washing the train, but we'll let that roll out here as I start, I guess, washing let's finish the ceiling. We'll let the train go by here, and we'll do some ceiling work here while I talk about this. I get the achievements with every DLC. Yeah, I've gotten some accidentally, but I don't go out of my way to get them. I don't look them up or try to figure them out. I think like the one I got in Alice that really surprised me was there was one in the Alice one was like climbing back up the ladder that you came down in one stage. I turned off auto pop because I've been playing a couple games here on Steam where the auto pop of achievements in game is like really delayed and like slows things down. So I turned them off, and I should probably turn them back on. I don't remember what game that was where it was happening. Actually, it actually might have been this game, but I don't remember. But I should maybe do that. It might have been WWTK 24. Might have also been giving me problems. I don't know. One thing I forgot to say. So we do have our power washer looks different, but it's fine. The extensions are all fine. It all runs the same. We do have the 3-prong, which you want. There are occasionally, there are times where this game will limit the nozzles you can use. And I find that frustrating. We have not been limited in our nozzle work, so we can power wash. I should turn this train off because it's just going to keep running into me. Let's see if I can catch up with it. There we go. Turn you off. I mean, it's great there's a train, but I don't want to keep hitting me while I'm trying to wash a ceiling. So yeah, we're not limited in that, which does make short work of a lot of what we do here. I can understand why, if there's like not a lot going on in some of these packs, they take away the three shot to kind of limit your abilities. I understand it. I don't like it, but I understand it. The thing I did want to say is we're tiny because we're a robotic creature here. We are the second smallest we have ever been in PowerWash Simulator. The only character that is smaller than this is us in Alice's Adventures, because of course there are many stages that are gigantic. But we are noticeably shorter than some of our other characters here, which is great for getting low for cleaning, but took me a second to get used to. And of course, we're not actually smaller. They just increased the size of the of everything. They didn't decrease us. Probably, I can't tell you for sure if they just increased everything else percentage-wise, or if they did in fact decrease us. I don't know. But yeah, I noticed this pretty immediately. I was like, oh yeah, I'm a little stubby cleaner, as opposed to, like I said, the traditional game here. You can still parkour, you can still climb on stuff, jump on things to get things clean. In this stage, there is only this little stool. We just got a little stool here. And you can't put the stool on the... Oh, you can do that. I didn't think you could put the stool on the train tracks, but you can do it on the train tracks. Okay, that's good to know. We'll put it over there. You can jump on the here and get this going. Hit C. Nope. Hit C. Well, nope. I'm hitting V instead of C. That was my problem. All right, we got that done. I think this is the only DLC where you're not the washer from the campaign. Lord Crashington. A bunch of the DLC, you are not the washer. You are a different character. In Back to the Future, you are not a power washer. You have various jobs hired by the company, so you're not the same power washer. You might be similar, but you're not the same power washer. And then you are a low-level grunt in 40K. So yeah, in some of these universes, they don't go out of your way. Now, this might be the only DLC where you are not a human being. I'm fairly confident that's true. Of course, you don't really know. But I'm pretty sure that, yeah, we're not human in this garb. But yeah, in the other ones, we're not necessarily the same person from the main storyline. Especially because the Back to the Future one takes place over decades. So I guess you must age. Unless you're ageless. It's possible we're ageless as a thing. Wants me to open the oven door. I'm nowhere near the oven. I mean, the oven is behind me, but I'm not doing that. I'm trying to do the floor right now. Try to get some of this floor done. I know that some people that watch me do this game, or play this game, I should say, freak out because I like to hop around and do stuff. We have access to a time-traveling spaceship from the campaign. Totally true, Lord Crashington. I don't think we ever use it, but we do have access to it. I do know that some people get frustrated with my power washing of jumping all over the place and jumping between different things sometimes, but I do get bored on occasion. So I do like to jump to other things to do. Like, yeah, I should probably finish the train here because I'm at the train. I should go ahead and wash the train. And I will. Oh, there was a cabinet I hadn't cleaned. There you go. I missed a cabinet. So we'll clean this here. We're not done with the toy. Okay, we gotta finish that. We're not done with the toy train, which means, yep, there's dirt on this side. Right, clean this train. All that train clean. We probably should just move this train down the track a bit. Do that. Where are you? Do I have to hit that? There we go. Oh, we're riding the train right now. Okay. There we go. We'll turn it off there, and then we'll hit tab. This is a bad place to hit tab because there's a lot of dirt underneath it. But I could just hit all of the train cars here. I think we've done now all of the train. Oh, no, there's still some train left. There we go. Train. Oh, the train tracks need to get finished being cleaned, but that makes sense. That makes sense. We'll just wash everything as we go. This carpet is going to need cleaning anyway. These chairs, all this stuff's going to need cleaning. The floor, trains. God, this game, to me, there were a bunch of changes. So for those who don't know, I've been playing this game since early access, like very early access. And there have been a lot of changes in this game over time. And some of them were things that I was like, oh, okay, like, yeah, field of view, that's going to be nice for a lot of people. This, changing from this, where the mouse moves you like it's moving your head, to moving this means you can move, but also the mouse now, or your controller, now moves just the power washer, to me was like the big game changer in this game. That was the big quality of life change, because now you can really get wild with it. Whereas what I used to do is, I used to do like this, where I would just like walk along the floor here. I would do that a lot. I would just like walk down the floor and clean, and that was my cleaning method because it was a lot faster. In my opinion, that's a lot faster. Or like I would do the ceiling and I would have to go like that, you know, with an extension or something. But now, you can just go like this. You're standing still, you can clean a whole space. It's also really nice, in my opinion, it helps a lot with ceilings, where you're just like kind of looking up and having to walk around, which is like not particularly fun. So yeah, it does make a huge difference, yeah. Always felt like, oh, okay, this is the way to do it. All right, clean everything here. 92% of the job. That's good. Probably finish the kitchen next, but we'll get some of these train tracks cleaned up here. I should go back and do some of the Back to the Future DLC, just when I'm wanting to do some power washing. Kills me when I watch someone who doesn't lock the view. Yeah, I understand. I'm on the third job, and it's safe to say this DLC has the most interactive elements in the entire game. Nice. I always thought that I liked that the Lara Croft had some interactive elements, because there were some fun stuff in the Lara Croft pack. I thought that was really nice. So, good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I mean, some people like their style of play doesn't involve going like this. I was watching some people that have not been playing this game for a very long time, which is not me like saying like, oh, I can't believe they haven't played it. It's just the truth. I saw some people who like hadn't really played the main game. They got the game specifically because of Shrek, because they like these sorts of games, but also they're big fans, or they're nostalgic, I should say, probably more likely. They have a deep nostalgia for Shrek. So it was like a thing that pushed them over, like, oh, I want to get that because I want to do I want to do those stages. And having those people come in and be like, okay, yeah, they don't have the money because they haven't done the stages to unlock things. They haven't done the storylines. Like, I am not going to backseat because that's not my style, of course. But I am like, oh, yeah, well, yeah, if you have this thing, like, yeah, graffiti's tough if you don't have... Graffiti's tough if this is your best washer and all you can do is this in small increments because you don't even have the this thing yet. Like, yeah, I totally understand how that game could be frustrating. Because when I was first playing this game, graffiti got very frustrating. Most of the DLC is locked until you play most of the campaign. Yes, although... Lord Crashington, a thing you can just do is use Cheat Engine, which I'm not saying you should, but I do know some people that just use Cheat Engine so that they can play the DLCs they want to play, because they're more interested in the DLC than they're interested in the game itself. So you can just do that if you're playing on PC, of course, with Cheat Engine. If you're not playing on PC, Cheat Engine is not going to help you. I don't know. Maybe there is a way to modify your saves and then transfer your saves back to a console, but I don't think there is. Does Cheat Engine let you use 3 nozzles on the fountain? Oh, the gnome fountain? I don't know that, J-Train. I bet it doesn't. I bet there isn't an easy way to toggle that on. I bet that would have to be harder than some switches, because like, when I'm talking about like Cheat Engine, it's probably just like allowing you to unlock things that normally you would have to, find your own way to unlock. And I don't think Cheat Engine can do that for like letting you use washers or attachments. Yeah. I talked about that earlier, about how there's some bonuses that gate you on the equipment you can use, and the gnome fountain is the one. When I lost all my progress on the gnome fountain somehow, I was so mad. Ugh. Yeah, probably adding campaign stats and money. Yeah. You want mods for that reason? Totally. I totally understand what you're saying. We're 95% nice. Yeah. When I lost progress and I had to restart the gnome stage and do it all over again, I was so mad. That stage is frustrating. There are a few stages I wouldn't mind playing again just for fun, and that's not one of them. Or like group washing, but that's definitely not one of them. The radio needs some washing here. What part of this radio needs washing? Oh, is it the antenna? Oh. There it goes. Just give me a new game plus. Yes, I think it's because it's like an extra stage. They want to challenge you on some of the extra stages, and I don't love that. I'll say right now, I don't love that. All right, so we've got we can do the top of this thing. Let's get. I don't mind I like parkouring, but let's get the step in here, and we'll do our auto chef. Get our auto chef cleaned. Here. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to jump to get this. We don't have to jump to do this, but it's a lot easier to jump on top of this thing, and there we go. We got it. We're now a little too close, but we can do some of this here. Get some cleaning done this way, and then we'll drop down and finish it up. You're curious what they're working on? We'll do a follow-up to this. Yeah. So we did chat about that a while back, how there were they didn't do layoffs. The company that makes PowerWash Simulator did not do layoffs. They were, but they did close down their VR team. They did have a team working on PowerWash Simulator VR. It was out, and they have decided not to do that. But the staff that would have been normally laid off, they had enough jobs in other parts of the company to fulfill those jobs. And of course, if if one of the employees that joined because specifically they want to work on VR games, then that's not necessarily great. But I was happy to hear that they didn't have to lay anybody off, and they found room for people for some of the jobs that they had available in the company. So they haven't announced another project. They've been doing, I don't know if the 2025 roadmap has come out yet, but generally they do some seasonal free stuff, and then they also do their special packs, and they have not announced a follow-up special pack. I don't believe. They might have, and I've just missed it, but I'm pretty sure they haven't. But yeah, I'm wondering if they'll do another simulator game, if they're working on something new. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the biggest team, but there are people there. And of course, they did get published by Square Enix when Square Enix was trying to become an indie publisher, which they haven't abandoned the crew, but they're not doing that anymore. They've given up the project, so I don't know. They would either have to self-publish their next one or find a new publisher, which is not impossible. And this game has certainly been a success. Yes, I forgot that, J-Train. This is one of 2 games in that. Yes, they only had 2 come out before they were like, actually, we want to do this. This is the most British stuff in the game, which is probably fun for the British devs to fill a lot of lingo. Yes, this is the most British element of the game, especially because they have gone in and redone some of the dialogue where there were references to things that people were like, I don't know what this means. And they were like, oh. They got to learn from the community when they were being too British, quote unquote. That is a quote from the devs. I'm not making that up. Little Goody Two Shoes was the other game, which they seemed yes, that did seem to be well liked. But yeah, that grand experiment. I mean, the nice thing is, obviously, it's nice because the game got published and came out. So that's obviously great. We love that. But the other element of this game actually coming out and getting published by Square Enix was they probably wouldn't have gotten the license for, like, the idea that they did a Lara Croft game is wild. And then the idea that they also got to do Final Fantasy, like, they don't get to do that otherwise, right? Okay, so we finished the fridge. Did I do the inside of the oven? Yes, I did. That oven door doesn't need to have a sound effect. That's unnecessary, but I don't hate that, but it is unnecessary. All right, before I hit tab, I know that the train tracks are not done. So we're going to go in, we're going to hit tab, and we're going to power wash the train tracks here. Yes, Lara Croft, which at the time they owned, and now Square Enix does not have anymore. Again, very funny. Okay, I can see, yeah, there's some stuff up here that we hadn't hit. I'm just holding the tab button and looking for things. Oh, there's some of the down here that we didn't do the... Oh, I didn't even do the underneath of this table? Wild. I missed out on some stuff. Let's see, there's probably... Yep, some dirt here. Oh, wow. Yeah. I messed up on the table. Let's see. Okay, I got that done. Oh, all right. Let's see. Can I get it from here? Yes, we can do that. All right. Hitting tab. More train tracks. Don't let me get out so I can get up. Well, yeah, this is just a fun game and pretty chill. I talk about this a lot, but this is, to me, an incredible podcast game. This is a great game for a long podcast. It's also just fun to just play, when you're just suddenly find yourself, a little time. You want to do some, get some in, get some gaming in, get a little progress done. It's a fun in-between game. A palate cleanser, perhaps. I know some people, this game is very frustrating. I know that Jeff Gersman was talking about how when he first played this game, which wasn't, I believe he played this in early access. That is not me coming down on Jeff, but I remember he was playing in early access, and he was frustrated because the percentage of I didn't finish this, I'm missing a speck of dirt. and so I don't get to keep playing, or I don't get to continue. And they have gotten better about that, but I totally understand why that might be a deal breaker. Lord Crash says, if you still have Netflix, newest Wallace and Gromit movie is on there. Yes, I have seen the new Wallace and Gromit because I do have Netflix right now for anime. All right, let's hit the tab or the escape button and see the status. All right. The kitchen door handles. Gotta do those. The dining room door handle. Gotta do that. The kitchen fridge jam jar. Good to know. The spec problem is valid criticisms, but it doesn't bother us. Yes. And it, as I said, it did get better. It wasn't always great, but they did improve on it. All right, so we're looking for door handles and the jam jar. There's the jam jar. Hitting tab. We might have to get above it. No, we got the jam jar. Okay. And then the door handle. This is probably one. Is this one of the door handles that's not clean? It is. Okay. And then this would be the other door handle, which I should have done sooner. Okay. And then. Okay. Now we have the Auto Chef food mixer bowl. Needs power washing. The chef head is not done. And the kitchen cupboard doors. So I can see I did miss part of the chef's head. I thought I had done all of the chef, but I missed the head there. So we finished that. The Auto Chef food mixer bowl, which is here, got that done. And then some amount of the cupboard doors. So we're going to hit this so that we can see which cupboard doors. One of the cupboard doors is not clean. So I'm actually going to take this off here so we can just go like that. That one's good. That's a drawer. That's a door. That's considered a door. That's considered a door. That door's fine. That door's fine. That door is fine. That door is fine. That door is fine. So it's going to be... That door is fine. That door is fine. Which cupboard door? Oh, is it up here? Is it one of these? Not that cupboard door. Is it that cupboard door? No. Is it one of these cupboard doors? These have glass in front of them. So no. Is it one of these then? It's this one. I can't see anywhere where that's dirty, so maybe it's on the top. Must be on the top. Let's look over here. Oh, it's on the side. We did it. Hooray. We got a new job. So we'll see. There's our cleaner. That's us. We're a cleaning robot doing our cleaning thing. Yes, I think that their categorization is top notch and adds a lot of love to this. Okay. Now we're going to do the outside of the house. Hell yeah. I'd expect that's where we would go next. Yeah. Good thing we got all our cool accessories. We got the Jet Wash 5000. Front yard is the right state. What will neighbors think? Time to roll up our sleeves. So we got some contraptions to watch here. So let's get into some washing of some contraptions. Over here. Oh, wow. This is a right mess, one could say. Okay, so yeah, we got our equipment here is a short ladder. We've got our we got Preston. We've got Preston's doghouse. For all the tracks there. Got the house itself. We've got yeah, the Sock-O-Matic. Looking good. Oh, we do have a ladder. That's good. Shopper 13. I don't know if I remember Shopper 13, but I kind of remember Shopper 13. And then, yeah, driveway, all that. And times like these, you just start. Just pick a spot and go. Preston's the robot dog that frames Gromit for murder in one of the shorts. Yes, I do know Preston. I'm aware of Preston. I think I know most of these. Not all of them, but I know most of them. I do love the weird programming language that they're talking, or the commands that they have been testing out to make sure that I should know the commands that are necessary as the washing lad, the wash lad. The bird bath. This is great. Great looking bird bath. Well, I'll probably have to do the top of that later, but we can. So yeah, you just, I know, as I said in the previous stage, I do jump around sometimes between jobs, but that is to keep my my brain engaged in what we're doing. There's nothing wrong with just washing the side of a building, but especially with good, strong equipment like I have here and everything unlocked and everything purchased that I need. I can just get into it. Like I said, we'll have to do the top of the bird bath. I don't know if I can jump up there. I might be able to. And then we get down in here to get into the best left unsaid. Which is not British slang, proper British slang for unmentionables. It is just one British person that I know often would say, "Oh, the best left not said," which is unbelievably unnecessary. Unmentionables is already quaint and ridiculous, but the better left not said is the real thing. Hell, oh, fuck yeah. That rules. I'm glad this is in there. I was like, is the fake pond in here? The fake pond is in here. The fake pond is in here and is interactive, and that rules. But yes, I did know a person who was from the United Kingdom, was from Britain, Great Britain. They used to say the better left not said. And I always found that to be unbelievably unnecessary. They were proper. Them. I did have I made a joke the other day that was it's not a deep cut British reference, but it was deeper than people were expecting from me, apparently. I had the other day I made burgers and fries, and I had green peas with it. And so I was talking about the dish and whatever, and I said, I did not pour the pea water on my french fries because I'm not from Wigan, so I'm not interested in pea wet. Pea wet is a very regional specific thing of putting the kind of like green water you get from boiling peas or cooking up peas, and then you pour it. Some people pour it onto chips or fries, or put it on a sandwich. But there is a demand in some regions of the United Kingdom that are interested in pea wet. And the fact that I knew it, and I knew that it was most popular and originated in Wigan, freaked out a couple people that were like, why do you know what Wigan is? And I was like, well, one, because I know about pea wet, because some people I know saw a TikTok about it and wouldn't shut up about it. And two, I know about Wigan because that's where the British Bulldog is from. And he's a very, Davy Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, may he soul rest in peace, was a very weird British guy. And I wanted to know where he was from in Britain. And he's from, all right, I got this done. He is originally from Wigan. And for some folks, the fact that he's from Wigan explains everything. And for other people, it's just another name in England. Lord Crash says, I was thinking the other day that I'd like to see a Cobra Kai pack with the Cobra Kai dojo, the Miyagi dojo, and the tournament area, and the car dealership, and maybe the school where the big fight happened. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a very specific thing, but cleaning up a dojo, power washing a dojo makes sense. I could see that. You know what? I could see it. Lord Crashington. Look, P-Wet is, you know, remember, if you're looking up P-Wet, you want to look up P-E-A wet. Like peas, not pee. Like urine. You knew. Anyway. I'm not an Anglophile. I'm not obsessed with British culture. I do my best. Like, here's the thing, right? I wear my obsessions on my sleeve, and I am not beating the weeaboo allegations. Like, it's impossible for me to beat the allegations on being a big anime dork, because I make so much content about anime, and I enjoy it so much, and also the fact that a lot of my favorite wrestling is Japanese wrestling, and even more specifically, women's Japanese wrestling. Like, I have opinions on multiple Japanese women's wrestling promotions. Like, not even the two biggest ones, but like also smaller ones. Like, I understand. So I can't also be a British comedy dork, even though I am a British comedy dork. I repress that a bit because I can't also have that happening. I don't, for comedic effect, drop in a British accent. I do have a couple different ones for comedy purposes, because, you know, I am a out of practice improv comedian. So sometimes you are doing a scene and you are labeled something. You are gifted with the idea that you are a British bloke, and you're like, well, now I know British. Well, here's some British stuff I know. I gotta add that in because I do know a few things. So I guess I'll do my British accents. I've got my comedy accent, my this is supposed to be bad on purpose accents. My, like, this one's pretty okay. A few regional dialects. It's nice to have a few regional dialects. None of which are good, mind you, but hopefully they're passing. And then I remember the specifics. It's coming home. Very good to say. Various turning anything into a football chant, saying football instead of soccer. You know, stuff like that. Here's a fun little one. If you want to write as if you are a British person, you want to add some character specifics to your text, and you want it to be British. You know, people know about the lorry, they know about the lift, you know, there's the water closet, or the loo. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff there. Those are the obvious ones. The bin instead of trash can. There's also, oh God, is it towel roll? Ooh, no. Shit. I used to know instead of paper towel, kitchen roll. It's kitchen roll. Instead of saying paper towel, you say kitchen roll. It's the same thing. Tires instead of tires. Yes. But bin is a good one. Get in the bin instead of trash can. Or dumpster. So get in the bin. Got the paper in his mouth. This is a fun wash. Oh, good. I didn't even know I missed a part. I got it just cuz. Wash. 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 I'm trying to think of other Britishisms that you can add in to be more grounded. You could say, let's see, a specific reference you could do instead of saying, never mind the Buzzcocks. Oh, there was a spin-off of another that was about, shoot. All right. Well, this is a bad example. There was a spin-off of Nevermind the Buzzcocks that only ran 2 seasons, but it was about language, and it was unpopular. But it would be a very small, specific, very detailed, specific thing if you wanted to add in that. I think we got everything for Preston. I think we did all we need to do for Preston. But while we're up here, we can use Preston as a ladder here, step stool, and do some of this. Get that going. Up off here. I forget the spin-off of Nevermind the Buzzcocks. I wish I remembered. But it's another Nevermind the... It was about language, so my apologies, I can't. I used to have a lot of, like, I don't know what this means, but I've heard it enough, so I know that it's, like, EastEnders. I had no idea what EastEnders was, except that I knew that it was a, like a soap opera style show, because it was a genre category in, Whose Line Is It Anyway? The British Whose Line Is It Anyway? Would often, when they were doing, like, genre, they would say EastEnders, and it was a particular style of that. So I would at least be able to get that portion of it. Oh, there we go. Got that done. Is this done? No, there's a little bit of the kennel that isn't done. There it was. It was the underneath. Great. We gotta crawl in here. Sticks. Big book of sticks. Aw. Lovely. Picture frame. That's cute. Alrighty. Whoop. I should say, the fact that I was able to get this DLC on sale, even though because I've bought the previous DLC, that was really nice. It was nice spending a little bit less. I mean, I would have spent the $8, because I really enjoyed this game, and I get a lot of, enjoyment out of the power washing. So, yeah, I definitely would have paid full price. I think that's the actual photo that Gromit keeps of Wallace when he's in prison. It might be. I don't know. And I am culturally aware and have watched some Wallace and Gromit, but I am not I'm not super duper familiar. I wonder if the HoloLive English VTuber Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame, I wonder if she is aware of the Wallace and Gromit DLC, because I know she's played PowerWash Simulator, and she is British, of course. She's Great Exardian. It's very similar to Great Britain, but it's not the same thing, because, lore. Gotta respect lore, everybody. But she is familiar with Great Britain things. So maybe she knows that this DLC is out. Also because I am at least aware that she is not my age, but she is closer to my age than most people who are most HoloLive talent. She is closer in age to me than most. All right, there's probably a little bit, I can look to see if there's anything left in the kennel that we haven't done. Kennel, interior walls, zero floor ceiling, kennel hairbrush. The kennel dog bowl and the kennel camera still need to get done. All right, so the camera and the dog bowl. We'll get those done, and then we'll dump out of here. Can I move up? There we go. Camera and dog bowl. Camera. Where's the is the dog bowl out here? There it is. It's out here. There we go. All right, we'll move on. We're just being a little, you know, a little loosey-goosey, but also getting things done. Doing our best. Getting things done. All right, fence is done. Great. So yeah, we can either start doing the house, which will involve a ladder. We could do the ground here. Let's do this. Let's clean up the Sock-O-Matic. This one's got some nooks and crannies and could be annoying, but we'll do as much of it as we can, and then we'll get in and try to do some details here. But I do like to just hit it hard, and then get in and see where we messed up. This is not interactive, looks like. That's okay. But the flip was very good, so I'll take that. God, I remember in the where you could like open doors of a vehicle to clean it in the Jeep, Laura Croft's Jeep, and I was like, this is a game changer. It wasn't necessarily a game changer, but it was very cool. And the secret path in the garden. Yeah, there's some good stuff on that one. All right. We'll get up and do some cleaning here on the... Come up. Get up here. Yeah, we get it. Whoa. Filthy. Put it there. There we go. Now we can do the bowl. We could have used a ladder to do this, and maybe it would have made sense to do a ladder, but if I can parkour on one of these stages, I am going to parkour on one of these stages. Okay, so a little bit of this tube needs cleaning. And yeah, the storage tubes might be the last part of this that need work. So we'll just kind of hit them where we can. Okay, we finished that. Body's good. Operation, yep. Mud flap. Oh yeah. Mud flap in the tires, of course. Of course these would need cleaning. Why wouldn't they? Okay, we got that done. Okay, let's boot clean there. Got that done. Great. Oh. Kind of stuck here. There we go. Okay. Let's get down here. Tires done. We gotta get this mud flap done here, though. Oh, and that tire, that wheel is not done yet here. Oh, we got the wheel done. Got that done. Okay, we got that done. Great. That's taken care of. I guess we should do Chopper. Chopper 13. Okay. Where's that stool? We're gonna use those. You can use this stool here to get on top of this thing. Or to at least get up here. There we go. Ladder is a great sound effect for setting it up. Ooh, okay. I mean, we'll have to use the ladder, so I will get to know that at some point. Controls have a little bit of dirt left on them. There we go. Not done. That done. Got that done. Got that done. The body is still a little dirty somewhere. Oh, this is dirty down here. I need you to get out of here. Yeah, you go over there. Okay, that's done. And then... Alright, I think we're done here with Shopper 13. Yeah. We can do the driveway while we're here, because we've done most of the driveway at this point. But yeah, I'll find out that sound effect soon. Yeah, we're almost done with the driveway. Just from washing near it and splash over, we've gotten a lot of this done. Great. Yeah, I love that. I love when you get the offshoot of it. Just from the act of doing some of it, you're suddenly very far ahead. Now this would be where it's good to do like this and just go. Get all of it there. It's like how the sprayer has a more sudsy sound than you expect. Yeah. Yeah, there's a good bubbly sound to this, which I enjoy quite a bit. All right, that's done. We can do this one here. Great, that's done. This is also done. Great. Do this walkway. I might just be avoiding doing the whole house because it's a big job. It's going to be like 30% of this, but maybe I'm avoiding it. Oh, we can go old school here. This is the old school, like how I used to do it. Just walk up and down. My original technique. And we just go and wash there. And then you would like I would do this because they're like, well, is dirt light enough that I can just do this for this? And then you might have to go back over it because you were getting a wider thing, but like it's not as powerful. It's like, oh no, it's good enough. I can do that. You do that. This was the old school method. My old school method. Pre-triple sprayer. Shaky cam method. Still works. This method still gets the job done. It just requires walking a lot more. But yeah, if you're starting this game out and you don't have all the equipment, this is the way to go. God, remember how long it took to do the skate park? That job took forever because it was a lot. I mean, it was so much of it was walls and floor and the ramp and all that, and there was graffiti, and the graffiti took forever to clean. And there were bleachers, so you had to get under the bleachers. And there, this was the method. Now it would be easier to do that stage. But with the equipment I had at the time, it's a goddamn nightmare. This is part of the garden pathway, huh? That's not part of it. This is part of the garden pathway. That's not so. Alright, let's get back to the good methods. Like that. Clean along here, try to finish this garden path, and then we gotta do the runner as well. There we go. Finish that. That was a good chunk of the job. And then these. But yeah, this to me is the way to do these things. Just so much easier. Just hit it. Oh, the soccer ball moves. Good. You got to be able to hit the old football. The ball. I wonder actually if this would be easier. Go like this. Yeah, this might actually be easier than the shaky method. I don't know. I don't know if this is better, but we'll do it. And you gotta turn around, go the other way. See if you missed anything. Then you go here. Oh. Not there. And oops. That's done. Great. Mm-hmm. Do. Oh, finished that. Great. Got enough of that done. Hooray. So I got the ground, some of the ground left. We can do the garage here. We'll do the frame. Do the brick while I'm doing this. Probably have to get on a ladder and do the top of this because it's not. Oh no, there it is. There was just some dirt that I missed. I'm going to lean forward a little bit here. I'm going to change things up a little bit for myself. Leaning back too long. I should probably start like this and then lean back, but whatever. Oh, hey, I remind people I am not doing a build stream this Thursday. I will not be here on Thursday if you are looking for me. I will be over on Xandra's channel. That is twitch.tv/XandraVandra. I will be posting about that on my socials and in my Discord. So I recommend people come check that out. We are going to be doing some tier maker lists. We're going to be ranking some anime stuff. I have prepared a bunch of lists for Xandra and I to look at. And we will be doing some ranking. Someone will be going on vibes because it will be things that Xandra is not super familiar with. There will also be a couple things I put in there that I'm not super familiar with, and I don't know if she is or not. So I thought that would be fun. So some of them will do vibes only. I've done that before when I've done tier maker. I did like Ben 10 aliens, and I'm not familiar with Ben 10 at all. So it was fun to be like, I don't know. So we're just gonna vibe it out and see what's up. Okay. But it should be a good time. Okay. because Xander is awesome and her community is great. So please come hang out for that because you'll have a really good time. That's on Thursday. Saturday, I'll be back here on my normal channel doing my normal stuff, working on that model kit. If you are wondering, I did not find that piece that I lost on Monday. Still have not found it. I don't think I ever will. I think I'm getting the Dustbuster out to just hit everything, and then I'm going to sort through what the Dustbuster finds. That's my last-ditch effort. I just don't think I'm ever going to find that tiny little piece of gold plastic. I think it is just lost forever, which is a shame because it is one of two pieces on the face, and you might not be able to see it because my photos, sometimes my overhead camera isn't that detailed, but I will see it, and I will always know. All right, this garage wall, there's some dirt somewhere on this, and I don't see it, but you can see. Oh, it's over here. That's where it is. It's behind the pipe. There, we got it. That was really annoying. I could not find that damn dirt. It was behind the pipe. Wild. Anyway, yeah, I'll be back on Saturday with that. We're still going here. We're not done. Lord Crashton says, I tried looking at a clip of that moment and didn't see a single thing flying anywhere. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just such a small piece of plastic that, like, it's like impossible to find and would be very difficult to see in video. This camera here just isn't going to pick that up, and the overhead camera wasn't going to pick it up either. It's just very frustrating. But I've kind of resigned my... I either will never find it or I'm going to find it as soon as I finish this kit. I mean, the actual way I would find it is if I bought another kit just for that one piece, which I'm not going to fucking do because that kit is expensive. It disintegrated. No, it's just lost somewhere. I'll move this monitor off the table and it'll be underneath that. I don't think it's underneath the monitor, but it'll be in some weird crevice and I'll discover it when I'm like moving a bunch of stuff around. That's my assumption. I don't know. I don't have any faith in finding it. It's frustrating. I haven't decided if I'm going to remove the other piece from the face, just so that it's uniform, because right now it's not uniform. I haven't made that call yet. What I don't want to do is have to get that piece out and then break it in the process of trying to remove it. So I'm kind of waiting until the last minute. But I probably will take that out. I probably will do that, which I don't want to do. It's probably what I'm going to do. Oh, frustrating. All right. Get some cleaning done here. I do like it when you unlock like multiple jobs and you can jump between the two jobs. I do think that's fun. I don't think they need to do it all the time. And I'm not someone where I'm saying like, oh, you should unlock all of them at once and let me just pick and choose. I'm not saying that. But I do think sometimes it's like, okay, well, I kind of would like to try the next one here. I will come back and finish it, but what if I could do the next one? What if I didn't have to get 100% on this before I could go and do a little bit, do something else just for funsies, you know? Just my feeling on it. It's been a while since I did it outside of a house though, like the full walls of a house. Been a little bit. I guess the recent Halloween one, this past Halloween stage did have that, where there was like, it was a short job, but there was like the witch's house needed cleaning. So I guess there's that. And of course the Shrek DLC had the storefront that needed cleaning. The storefront's there in the town. One particular section of that town, very dirty. And there was cool graffiti. And again, I had to wash off that cool graffiti, and that's never fun. That is the one thing I wish was optional in this game. There's nothing optional in this game, but if they could make it so you could leave the graffiti up, that would be kind of neat. They will never do that, I don't think, but it'd be cool if they did. It's not PowerWash most things except for the cool graffiti. That's not the game we're playing. So, I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. You know, we'll go in and be, and, you know, get in where I missed. But right now I'm just kind of hitting whatever I want to, and then I'll go hard on the stuff that I missed out. And whatever I'm missing. But... All right, I think it's time for the ladder. Yeah, we got to get up in there. So let's get... The ladder makes a creaking noise, which is good. Good noises. Oh, I got to get this. That makes sense that I couldn't do that because I wasn't high enough to do it. You're just cleaning the canvas so someone else can have their chance to paint something cool. There you go. Yes, I'm setting it up. This is way too realistic of a game for letting you not finish jobs. Yes. I understand. Yeah, it's not even about that. Like, I like that sometimes they unlock the jobs. Oh, we can get up here. Great. I like that sometimes they unlock the multiple jobs and you can jump between them. I think that's neat when they do that. When they do that, I appreciate it. When they don't do that, I understand, but it's not my preference. We could probably also go low and do this, but I'm just going to hit what I can on this bad angle. And then I'll... Oops, we fell. Because what I can do is I can get like here, and then I can put on an extension, which we don't... You know, I do like to get up close and personal, so I don't often use the extension unless I have to. Yeah, see, I gotta... I don't know how I'm gonna get this window. I guess I gotta go stubby. There we go, I got that window. This sill. Oh, I have to get underneath it. Oh, oh, there's... Oh, because it's over here. So yeah, now I can stand on this part of the roof, and that makes life a lot easier. There's some of the sill... There we go. Alright. Got that done, got that done. I got this done here. Okay. I do like being on the roof to wash, standing instead of using the ladder, excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Hmm. Okay. All right. Got that done. Probably have to put the extension on to get the rest of this, but... And get on the ladder, but we'll do what we can from just standing on the roof. Get as much of this done as we can in this area here. The shaky, shaky, shaky method. Oh, we got that done. Oh, hell yeah. Got a lot of this done. Yeah, we're at 94% now. Nice. Cool, we did that. We can do this. Okay, we did that. Oh. Window frame. Okay, we did that. Oh, we fell. I knew we would. All right, so we take the ladder. Oops. Take the ladder. Come on. There we go. Take this ladder. Get up here. And then we should just throw on the extender. There we go. Finish that. We'll just wash it from up here. This is silly. This is a silly way to do this. How far can we go from here? On the top of a ladder with the longest extension and the most powerful nozzle. We'll just wash the floor from way up high. Very silly. Goofy choice, Pat. But we're at 95%. Hell yeah. Okay, this is separate garden grass from the other garden grass, so that's good. All right, we'll stop goofing this way and just come down here. All right. Oh yeah, we're gonna do around here. It looks like the grass around there. He's doing nope. This does. Oh yeah, actual dirt. Actual dirt you can really see over here. So if we get all this up, we might just finish it by hitting the percentage that we need. Percentage of the job. We'll just do this and see what's up. There we go. We finished that. And now we have this side to do. Which we've done a lot of just from like washing various things that's in this area. And then we have to go over and do that as well. We'll flip this just again because it's fun to flip that. I guess it's fun to hit the fake water with real water. That is a good goofy time. Okay. All right, finish that. And now, over here. This is like the area we've done the least. Oh, did we ever finish the bird? Oh, we did finish the bird bath. Okay, good. We got the step ladder to finish the bird bath. Good. Couldn't remember if we finished it or not. I mean, I could look it up, but what? Why do that when you can just wonder aloud? Waste your time. It's important to stay hydrated while you're hydrating. Do remember, like, this was, you know, when this game was first coming out, it was in early access, and somebody was like, I think there needs to be penalties for, like, how much water you use. And I was like, oh, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. That's not the kind of sim that I want to be playing. I'm sure that there are people who like that. Yeah, that is an element of the game that they're just like, oh, nah, that's not right. It's not what I want. All right, we have a few things that we haven't washed yet. We haven't finished washing yet, but so many that it's more than 3. So we have at least 4 things that we have to finish washing. And I don't know what those things are, and I can look them up. But I thought maybe I'll just kind of cruise around here looking for something to clean first, and we'll find it. I think we did everything that needs to go in here. But oh, no, there's something in here. The shelf. This shelf needs a little bit of cleaning, so there it is. Okay, we finished the shelf. That was something. Again, I could just look this up, but kind of like A light here. All right, this light needs some cleaning. Oh, we're not actually hitting it. Down, come back up. There we go. Finish that. Okay. We did the bowl. I know we did the bowl. What part of the porch frame here? I don't know what part of the frame. Oh, right here. There it is. Okay. All right. So now we'll hit because some of the bay window frames. So those are now highlighted. This one needs cleaning. Oh, I can see there. There's some stuff I didn't do. Okay, so that's done. The other bay window frame needs cleaning. Not this one. It's that one up there. Okay. So let's get the ladder. Way too close, but we'll see. Oh yeah, there's some dirt. I missed this dirt. Oh. I fell. I'm gonna try to put it here and see if I can't really see what part of this needs cleaning still, but oh yeah, there's some stuff I haven't done on here. This frame does need more cleaning, but I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to get the ladder closer because I can't see what it is. Oh, there it is. There's some dirt. That wasn't enough. Wow. There. Oh, okay. Yeah. How am I gonna get that? I can do this. Oh, I got it. Great. Okay, I got that too. Whoops. Yeah, I still have more than 3 things left to clean, but it's only like tiny amounts. So that's why we're at 99%. Okay, so let's get this like that. Yeah, up there. Wow. Yeah, I missed that. Let's put the extension on. There, we got that done. Ah, that's hard. Let's hit. I can angle it, like if I go. Oops. Yeah, there's no really easy way to kind of angle that section because I'm at too high an angle. We'll just whoops. Oh, got caught on this ladder. Oh yeah, this is the way to do it. You stand on this thing. Stand on the Socomatic storage. And that gives you the right angle to get that clean. Wow, we're still not even 3 left. I have more than 3. Okay, so status. Preston's tail, the kennel light cord, Preston's newspaper, one of the front door sills, garden planter frames. Okay. So let's do Preston's tail. Yeah, there's like a lot of like small little things that I didn't get to. So we'll go do that. Parts of Preston's tail. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see Preston's tail from every angle. I got it. And then part of Preston's newspaper. It must be the underside because I did the top of it well. All right, so. Oh yeah, Preston's newspaper was dirty. Kennel cord. Must be this. Okay, kennel light cord, good. Front door sill. Let's get this. Just so maybe we can get a little height here. Yep, there it is. Okay, that's done. Front door steps. Oh, the side of the steps here. Okay, we did that. Pond fishing gnome and pond diving gnome are actually not done. I thought for sure I had completed these. So these are, yeah. Oh, and I can see there's some. Okay, Preston's wheels, front wall posts, and garden planter frames. This isn't done. Okay, that was a front wall post. This is another front wall post. So there's still at least one more front wall post. And then Preston's wheels. All right, we did all the front wall posts, so now let's get Preston's wheels done. There was a bunch of Preston I just didn't finish, but I thought I had. Wild. Okay. All right, now the garden planter frames. Garden planter frame. This garden pathway. Or porch pot. Oh, it's this thing. That's right. I didn't finish this thing. I did like one side of it, kind of. There we go. So that would be this one then. We did it. We did it. You can see it. Yep. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. You don't see the ladder in that, which I love. It's just like moving so fast. Okay, the Knit-O-Matic. We're going to, our poor Knit-O-Matic is in a rectangle. There's a knot at the moment to lose, Gromit. Deploy wash lad to the basement, and let's get everything woolly clean. All right, we're in the basement of the Knit-O-Matic. Our third job, our third of 5 jobs on this one. So let's get to it. Continue. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, this is a big space. This is a big space. We got a door here. We got our non-interactive buttons here. We got wall down to the basement. We got some equipment. Got a machine we can turn on and off. Just let that run for a little bit here. The auto washer. We got just fucking barrels, dye barrels. Let's let that run for a little bit here. We got a wool spinner. Okay, so we'll have it spin some wool. We'll have the flywheel going. I'm just going to turn everything on because I think that's funny. And turn on the Knit-O-Matic. I don't see why you would want to. I finished the basement and it's fun, says Lord Crasher. Nice. Okay, I have now turned on I believe I have turned on everything that you can turn on at once. So, because why not? But yeah, I'm just going to kind of pick a spot and wash it. Sometimes I'll just do like the walls because that splashes and gets a lot done. I might do that. But I figured I would just do some of these boxes here. Get a little bit on it. What? Electronics for dogs instead of for dummies. Good gag. Good gag. That's a good bit of business right there. Good joke. Try to get these crates done here. There we go. I got the crates done. Oh yeah, buttons. Buttons that need to get washed. I mean, everything in here needs to get washed, but the buttons particularly need to wash. I wonder if in their attempts to get licensed properties, to start working licensed properties, any licensed property ever said, we do not want our things to be dirty. Like, how many people have said, oh, we would love to have something in a licensed video game, and oh, the other properties you're doing, that sounds so fun, but we don't want our stuff to be dirty. Can you do anything where you don't have to, like, we wouldn't be filthy and needed to be clean? Like, I really wonder. Like, who said, like, this, like, clearly didn't get it, but you're just like, oh no, we couldn't dare have you clean our things. There's got to be like multiples that are just like too precious with their shit and wouldn't allow it. Dings for days, indeed. But yeah, I wonder what like the least famous thing that has said no is. They're just like, no imagination. Bully-proofed vest. Oh yeah, it's the bully-proof vest. I know this one. I know the bully-proof vest. That rules. It's a good gag. And a good name. Maybe Mattel and Hasbro? Yeah, I could see that. You know, they're just like, I don't know. Like, yeah, who's like so precious? Because like, they got some weird ones, right? SpongeBob, that's not weird to me. Shrek, that's not that weird. It's a little weird, but it's not that weird. Back to the Future is kind of weird. He-Man or G.I. Joe. Oh, God. I would love to power wash some G.I. Joe vehicles. I think that would be very fucking cool. And then you've got to, like, power wash a small portion of Cobra Law because you get kidnapped. Thundercats? Okay, yeah, that'd be fun. I mean, I've already talked about mine, and it's Persona 4. Specifically Persona 4. I want to power wash the food court at Juness. I want to clean the limo. There's a bunch of stuff there. You could power wash the gas station, the creepy gas station. There's a bunch of good locations. The school roof. What about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? You can watch the big Megazord. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, just do American Power Rangers, and you got to do like the clubhouse, the hangout spot. You got to clean up after a fight. You got to power wash a quarry. We get all this? Yeah, we did the bulletproof vest. I guess we could turn off some of the machines, but whatever. Crafting table. Yes. I haven't tried out the crime scene cleanup, which is a similar to this. I know that one has like, I don't think it has jump scares, but it has like a mystery. Like there's a bit of more, like obviously this game does have a plot, and it's way more plot than it needs. But I know that like crime scene cleanup, that game has like other stuff going on as well about your character and all that. Oh, that's cute. Cute little drawing. Fun little drawing on the drawing board. But yeah, Persona 4 was my like, oh, I definitely want that. I also think, hey, actually, here's a crossover. Here's a property that I am surprised they haven't done yet. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because that license seems to be available for things and things. So I'm a little surprised there hasn't been like a Ninja Turtles themed pack. Kind of surprised about that one. TMNT must be the most common crossover property in games. I mean, it's got to be up there. There is so much TMNT stuff. I mean, it's in World of Tanks now, for God's fucking sake. It's in so much. There we go. Oh, we got that done good. Get on these barrels. Jump behind these barrels. It's been the most free-to-play game. It's in most free-to-play games on consoles. Yeah. Yeah, the Ninja Turtle license just seems, like I said, I mean, it must be just something where, like, it just not a property that they particularly want to do. That's what it feels like. It feels more like it's the devs being like, oh, yeah, no, it's a low priority for us to try to get that license, rather than a lack of interest on, like a lack of interest of licensing it out. Who knows? I mean, obviously, that's not my job. I don't do any of this shit. I don't negotiate that kind of stuff. It's its own job, of course. But it is kind of wild to me that there isn't Ninja Turtle stuff in here. Because all you say is just like, the Foot Clan showed up. And so now we need to, like, clean up this area because Shredder sent his goons and we gotta, like, clean the lair. April's coming over and we gotta clean it up. Yes, I mean, Future Lab did do the SpongeBob DLC, so at some point they talked to somebody in Nickelodeon. Sure, in the license department. Sure. God, Invader Zim would be a good one. That would be a really weird one. I don't think that would happen. I know that the Invader Zim animated movie special did well, apparently. But that's a thing that, like, everyone, including Jonah Vasquez, was like, I don't know how that happened. I don't know how we got to do it. Nobody can understand how that actually came through. So I wouldn't expect that to be licensed. This is the OG second movie? Okay. The Secret of the Ooze, Lord Crashin? We're gonna Secret of the Ooze special pack? No, I think it would be classic cartoon stuff. It would be my guess if they did it. Yeah, I don't know if it would be movies. I think it would probably be either the Nickelodeon cartoon or the classic syndicated cartoon. That would be my guess if they were going to do it. We're going to have to get on a ladder to clean this thing. Oh, so much of this is just wild looking. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing the walls right now. I think that is a fine choice. I don't want to get into detail. It's going to be very fun doing this stage, just like hanging out and finishing the stage up. Just whenever. It'll be fun. Next Tuesday will be the Patreon's Choice episode. So my $3, $5, and $10 patrons will vote on what I do. I have a few options for them. One of which is a game I haven't played before. And then the other two are kind of like follow-up games. So one new thing, and then two like, oh, check it out. I actually have the full month figured out because the third week will be, wait, what was it? It's the third week, WWE 2K20? Yes. The third, ooh, hold on. WWE 2K25 release date is March 14th, which is, oh, you can now see the calendar. You can see my notifications in the calendar. I forgot the calendar app shows up here. 14th is a week from this Friday. So yeah, the 18th will be WWE 2K25's first look at that. So next week is Patreon's Choice. The week after that is WWE 2K25. And the week after that is Pat Bear's Anime Club Live. Secret of the Ooze has the Turtles Lair, the Ooze Building, the Vanilla Ice Club, and the store from the opening, and the Toga Razor Room. Doesn't that one or is it the first movie? Does the first movie have the when they're recruiting kids to be the foot soldiers, and they have like the foot soldiers like the skate park? Is that the first movie or the second movie? I can't remember which movie that is. But they also have the foot lair, which is like to appeal to teens, which is supposed to be it's supposed to be I forget what island it is, but it's an island there. But yeah, so I have the full month planned out for Pat Bear's Anime Club at the last Tuesday of the month, because we're almost done with this anime season. Sam Rockwell at the Warehouse, yes. So we've got I've got some stuff for this month, which is good, and a decent amount of model kits. I got one more model kit in the mail right now, coming my way. Nothing in the wish list purchased lately, but I added some new stuff to the wish list that hopefully will tempt people, like another jigsaw puzzle and some various other things. Trying to entice people with some cool shit that maybe they want to see me build on stream. But yeah, Pat Bear's Anime Club at the end of the month, WWE 2K25. We will, I don't know if we're going to go to the island, but I'll have some The nice thing is, the game comes out early. I did not get all the DLC so I can get the game early, because it didn't matter for me. Last year, it didn't really make sense to do. So this year, I'm not doing that. But that also means that there'll be more creator wrestlers put together. And also, because intergender or all gender wrestling is on there, we'll be able to showcase that. I don't know if you can win a title. I know that there is intergender wrestling, and not just like tag. It's like full intergender wrestling is in 2K25. But I don't know if like a female presenting wrestler can win a male's title or not. That would be awesome if like all the secondary titles were all gender titles. That would be cool. I don't know if they can do that, but we'll find out. We'll run some matches and see what's up. Also, that'll give me time to kind of play around with the AI intelligence and try to find something where they do kick out and they do want to pin each other. And like if we're doing a match, with a stipulation, they will try to do the stipulation, because sometimes we've had that where they don't want to do the stipulation. It's so frustrating. It's like, no, at least try to put someone at a table, and they just won't do it. They just will not try to put someone through a table. So frustrating. All right, there's some amount of this wall that we haven't hit. This basement wall. There's just a tiny bit we're missing somewhere. I'm gonna try to figure out what that is. I wonder if it's around this pipe. Well, there's that pipe, but that's different. Where are you? Oh, here you go. That's a different wall. That's the upper wall. I bet I know what it is. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, it's this. This part of the wall. I knew it. This pipe was blocking the wall. Cleaning. There we go. That's what it was. Damn it. First movie has the rooftop garbage truck, the farm bathtub, the lair, the warehouse, and April's apartment. Yes. And the first movie, the first Ninja Turtles movie you definitely would want to clean the bathroom with the bathtub that Raphael was in. You would definitely want to clean that up. You need to. But yeah, I'm like I said, the thing that they haven't done that I'm most surprised about is that they haven't done Ninja Turtles yet. Feels like it's only a matter of time, unless again there's not an interest, or they think it's too saturated and that it wouldn't move the needle. Also, there hasn't been a indie games pack, like a multiple indie games, like one stage per indie game thing, and that often there was an era where that would be in everything, like Shovel Knight would be in every fucking indie game, and so there hasn't been like an indie pack, which is a little surprising. Like you just get one stage per character or game. That feels like a thing that would happen. Maybe that's a late, like, shit. We have a few people left on this game and most people are working on our next game. Let's just do some indie games as our big crossover. Maybe. But I don't know. I would think that would be in there. Wow, the color bleed on this that's impressive. We're going to power wash it, but that was impressive. The colors on that. Let me get up here. Yeah. Yeah, that color bleed was really nice. Really cool looking. It's gone now, but it was cool. Damn pipe. Blocking my sprayer, not letting me clean everything I want to clean. Get out of here. All right. We're already at 31%, and I've basically just done the walls and a little bit of other stuff here and there, but mostly I've just done the walls. So that's nice. The walls that don't require me to do an extension or a ladder. And I'll probably also do, like, the floor, because I'm doing a lot of it just by doing the walls, so... That'll be probably the next thing. And then I'll just jump and do some equipment here and there. Although, if I do the equipment, sometimes by doing the equipment, I'm also doing the floor. So I could wait to do the... Like, if I'm doing this, I'm also hitting the floor. So if I do all of these things, then I can do the floor last, and it's not that big a deal. So maybe I'll do that. That's often the method. Or a method. You see, like, just by just cleaning this thing up, I have now done a significant portion of the floor around it, which will make doing the rest of the floor easy. All right. Rosebud. It's a sled named Rosebud. You get it? You get it. You get it. That's good. That's good shit. Good business. I clean some books, everybody. Don't worry, I clean the books. Oh yeah, the A-Team. Great. I don't know why I was humming the A-Team, but yes, do an A-Team. Let me power wash the A-Team van. And then some sort of gadget that got done as well. I don't know what else you would do from there. I think the A-Team van is the only thing you would actually want to power wash. So I don't know what else would be in that pack. Some kind of other, like, weird modified vehicle you would have to power wash. Oh, I guess you would power wash the inside of a plane because BA, you know, got sick in the put up a fight in the plane. He woke up because, you know, they got to knock him out because he doesn't want to get on a plane. So maybe they knocked him out and he woke up on the plane and was giving a lot of problems. So now you got to power wash that. You got to power wash the helicopter because a quote unquote crazy man was piloting a helicopter because their pilot is the wild card. A few things. You got to power wash the kitchen in that one episode where Face got shot, and they had the whole episode is a standoff in an Italian restaurant. I have to assume that episode of the A-Team, they just had run out of money for that season, or they're running out of money for that season, and so they just did a one location episode where they just did the restaurant and the kitchen and outside the restaurant. It was all on location. I got to imagine. But yeah. Face gets shot, and so their like confidence man is injured. Fresh Prince with maybe the maybe 5 sets they had in the later seasons. The kitchen, the living room, Jeffrey's room. There was a period where you could the school that he went to, the pool house. Yes, the school store diner. Yeah, later seasons, but in early seasons there was he did go to school, so you could do a hallway, do a TV land pack, and one of the cleaning areas would be the entrance to Control. Okay, yes, yeah, okay, the wonderful world of Control and Quantum like, yeah, Max Payne. No, they don't have Max Payne anymore, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, do a shared universe of Control and Alan Wake. Clean some of that shit. Yes, you meant Control from Get Smart, but I was thinking of Control, the video game. But I know you meant Get Smart. We cleaned 40% of down here, which is pretty good considering this place is big and filthy. So we're doing pretty good. We'll turn that off. We're doing okay. We still got a lot left to clean though. Tiny basement door here. This looks like the biggest door. All the doors would be a nightmare. Yes, in Control. Yes. Yeah, this is a big stage, and so this is going to take a while. I certainly will do this on my own time, and I will enjoy it. I'll have some podcasts ready to go and get some cleaning done. Because, yeah, there's a lot left to do in here. But we're at 41%, which is pretty great. And I'm going to call it there. Because it's just about 11 p.m. So as I get ready to wrap this up and we go on a raid, because that is how we end every stream around here. We always end with a raid. We're going to find someone doing cool stuff. While I get that set up, reminder that on Thursday, I will not be here on this channel, but I will be streaming Thursday night starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, an hour earlier than my normal stream time. You should come by here it will be, so you can come by Xandra's channel at twitch.tv/XandraVandra. I will be there starting at 8 p.m. I think it'll probably be like between 2 hours and 3 hours. I'm not sure exactly how long we'll be going, but it will be a while. Who are we going to raid here? I don't know. Arthur is playing Doom. And that sounds good. So we're going to go hang out with Arthur Geese as Arthur plays Doom. We haven't raided Arthur in a while. So feel free to come along on this raid. But reminder again, this Thursday, I will not be streaming here, no model kit building, but I will be on Xandra's channel, as you can see all this, and we're going to be doing some tier maker ranking list. Some will be vibes only, some will be because we know what we're talking about. That'll be a fun time, so please come see that on Thursday. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you come along on this raid. I hope you come check that out on Thursday and be back here on Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, for model kit building and conversation and good times. Thanks for being here as I power washed. I'll see you soon. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.